What's going on, nation? Ukvapeuk here, and welcome. Today we got something that is being a lot lately on the social media, is the Voopoo Alpha one. Okay, and even though it's still a lot of people talking about the drag, and don't take me wrong, the drag is an amazing device. The fact that I still got mine, still using every day, and it's still banging strong. So yeah, now it is his, I will say his young brother because he's newer, but it's actually his bigger brother. Even though the sizes are almost the same, he looks a bit more bulky. And this one is the Alpha one. Okay, comes with the same chip, the Gene chip, but this one goes up to 222 watts instead of 158 watts. Comes in two color options. This color you see right here, silver and like gray, and all black. And the all black looks actually pretty sexy. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive down, check the box it comes in, go through a little bit on the board because I already reviewed this board. We're gonna see everything about it. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is dive down. Okay, here's the box where your Voopoo Alpha one comes in, and as you can see, they really try to imitate the retro VCRs, or I don't know, Walkmans maybe. And this font is the same as the the Sony. It's really funny, it's the same as the Sony. Say start next gen vape of the show, the Alpha one mod. I don't know if you can make it there, say vape it your way. And as you can see, it really looked like an old VCR that I had when I was a kid. Exact same buttons and everything. It's really funny. It's simple, but good. I like it. Stylish. Okay, so on the front, obviously, you're gonna have your fire button, your up and down, your screen, your charging port. Okay. On one of the sides, you got Alpha 1 with this nice old, it's like a knurling VCR shape, and it goes all around till the other side. On the bottom you got obviously Gene Vape, designed by Voopoo in California and assembled in China. This is some venting. On the top you got a spring gold plated 510, okay, with a really nice 510. I like those kind of 510. And this square gonna accommodate up to 25 mils without any overhang. Okay, so anything above 25 mils, you're gonna have an overhang. This one, you see the ring is actually on the 26 mil. Okay, this ring bulger to 26 mil, so it looks like it's a bit of overhang, but it's actually flush to the bottom. Okay, so 25 mils looks really good, and everything under that, you know, like 24s, 23s, 22s gonna look really good in here. Anything above that, it still looks good, but you're gonna have some overhang, and everything I sit in here sits flush, guys. Really flush, so really good. And if you want to access obviously your battery, oops, you just pull that out. Okay, and this is your battery door. Looks like maybe zinc or aluminium. You got magnets, really strong magnets, holds in place perfect, as I'm gonna show you now. You see, practically just, they really hold in place perfectly. See, you slide it in and it is there. Look at that, goes nowhere. Really good magnets. And obviously you're gonna have your batteries here, and they are in series. Okay, you go minus plus. You got this nice band to help your batteries. So this one goes this way, this one goes that way, and it starts straight away. Yeah, and it says UK Vape. and I will tell you all about that. Now, menu, I'm not going to go through a lot on the menu because obviously it's the same as the Voopoo drag, but the only changes is this one, instead of 158, it do 222 watts. You see, 222 watts, and it goes in love mode. Love mode is the previous one also had the drag. It is, even though you are on 222 watts, it's still not gonna fire straight away your 222 watts. It's gonna give you some peaks up and downs, and you're gonna feel it. You know, you're vaping and it goes a bit up and then it goes a bit down. So not to burn your coil. That's why they call the love option, and that only comes on after 99 watts. Obviously you can turn it off if you don't like it. As you can see, 100 watts is stop, and then 99 watts is the normal mode. Now up and down flips your screen. Okay, up, I say up and down, sorry, it was fire and down. Now fire and up locks your device, so you're still gonna be able to fire. Okay, let me put the atomizer. He always ask you new coil or old coil. Okay, oh no, you're not able to fire, I'm sorry. It just locks your device completely, so nothing happen. Then you press again, it unlocks. Okay, up and down button takes you to the menu. Okay, and obviously the menu is the same. You got wattage mode, you got memory mode, you got your love mode. This is the mode I told you. You see, you can have on or off, really up to you. So if you, after 100 watts, if you don't want the love option, you can turn it off. Press it again, it goes in the menu. Here you go wattage or voltage, okay, serial number and your software, and back to wattage mode. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so if you press 3 times your button, your fire button, it takes you to stainless steel, 1 2 3, nichrome, 1 2 3, titanium, 1 2 3, back to wattage mode. Now when you press 3 times, 1 2 3, and it takes you to stainless steel, if you press again the menu, is gonna be slightly different, as you can see. So this time you're gonna have also wattage if you want to go back to wattage, memory mode, and now you can set and lock your resistance. Okay, and then here you go your curves, stainless steel 1300, so you go your curves, serial, and the rest is normal. Okay, so also when you're on temperature control, if you press the fire button 4 times, 1 2 3 4, you'll be able to change your wattage, as you can see. So you can set your wattage, then press fire back and it's come back, and obviously you can adjust Fahrenheit 600, and then it stops. And if you go down, is gonna stop at 200. Okay, and it runs robin, but it only runs robin when you go down. Okay, don't run robin, as you can see, when you go up, and it go back to Celsius. But obviously I got all of that in my previous review if you want to go through all the board on the Voopoo drag. Okay, overall really good device, really simple and stylish. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back up, I tell you where you can get it, prices, and pros and cons. Alright, and we're back, and that was the up and close for the Voopoo Alpha 1. Now before we go to pros and cons, I forgot one thing. I forgot to actually compare to the drag, you know, in terms of size and everything, and to be honest, it is about the same. In height is the same, in width is the same, is about the same. The only difference is that the drag is a bit more smooth in the edges, and this one, it is definitely edgy. All right, it is the only difference. Other than that, is about the same, and obviously the cheap one does 158, the other one does 222. Now, where you can get this bad boy? Now, you can get this bad boy at 3fvape.com, and for the price of $61.99. Yeah, it's a bit pricey. I mean, I quite understand because it is a good chip. All right, you got really good chips. Probably, I will say, is one of the chips on the market the closer to the DNA chip. Um, so it is a really good chip. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, as you can. So I got ukvape on the screen. You can write down everything you want. You can change a lot of stuff. It is pretty good. Now, pros and cons on this bad boy. Um, let's start with cons like always. Now, the only cons with this one, when you feel this one on your hand and you feel the drag feels a bit better in your hand, all right? I mean, they look really similar, but the only difference is that the drag feels a bit better because it's not so edgy. The edges are a bit smoother, and this one, the edges are really like sharp, if you want to call it. Obviously, they're not going to cut your hands off, but they be sharper. So you're going to feel a bit more the corners on this one, okay? And it feels a bit more bulky. Even though the size are really similar, it feels a bit more bulky in the end, and I think that the fact of that is just because of the edges. All right, and to be honest, that's the only con I found, because other than that, and obviously a lot of people not gonna like it, the edges, and also some people not gonna like the style, like it looks like an old VCR. For me, I quite like it. It's simple and it's stylish. I like the buttons. The buttons are really clicky. I really like those red and silver. It is really good. Now, it comes in two options, color options, all black or this silver and gray option, okay? And construction on this, all right, let's go to pros. Construction is amazing, like the drag was. I think Voopoo is a really good company, and when it comes to details, they are perfection. All right, got a really good 510, really clean trays for the batteries, a really good chip. Like I said, construction, everything looks solid. The buttons look really good in here. I've been having experienced no issues with this device, even though the price is a bit up, even though you got a really good chip in here. I think it might not gonna be so popular as the drag, and the fact of that is just because of the style and the edges. People, I see a lot of people's on the internet saying, oh, you know what, it looks so edgy, it looks like a corner box, it looks like a rectangle, it don't looks comfy. So I think they're not gonna be so popular as the drag. The fact that it's quite pricey and it's not gonna be for everybody. Now it fires really good, it works good. In fact, let's have a toot. It is really good. And for the people, I don't know if it's people out there who actually vapes more than 158 watts, but you got 222 watts, just in case you need it, okay? So yeah, I'm been enjoying this one. Now, like I said, this one's gonna be really up to you. I will recommend this device because it's good, it works good, but the style and the edges might not gonna be for everybody, alright? But if you come to if you come down to the fact that it is a good device, yes, it's perfect. It's as good as the drag, you know, in terms of chip and everything. It is a really good device. It's just a style that is not going to be for everybody. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. All the links where you can get it and everything down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for everything. I hope to see you on the next video. Till there, keep vaping.